Alright, welcome back to my chat. Let's do some Forza 5. I know it's not as riveting for everybody as it is for me, but I love Forza. Seriously, it's an obnoxious addiction of mine. And I just got access to Forza 5. Whatever, let's move on with the career.
Now we head to the rolling hills of Northeast Georgia for an event at Road Atlanta.
Road Atlanta. What's up, Chris? I was too busy looking at the chat thing to see that the race had actually started. I feel like an idiot. Well, I guess I'll have to play some catch up. I've got 3 laps. Should be able to do that. No, I do not drive like this normally in real life because, hey, I drive a minivan. Come on. There's absolutely no driving that thing whatsoever. I have no idea who the hell Indiana Jones is. I think my kids added a bunch of people from Minecraft or something. So much wreckage. I think Hines is back. I don't know. Thought there was a third person there. No, I'm not gonna rewind. Oh, now rewind. I went way too far. Not the way you like it. A bit of one-on-one action. I wish Twitter would show me who voted on which games. That was all bad. This is why they'll never let me race a car. I actually really don't like this car. I've got enough money in the game. One of the nice things about being a Forza fan is that if you played the other games, some stuff has perks. Like if you go to the Forza hub, you'll have money waiting for you. I instantly had 6 million credits in this game, which I thought was kind of awesome. It occurs to me I forgot to set a timer, so I'll do it after this race. Perfect turn! But hey, this is the last lap. I'm up to 3rd place. Not bad considering I had the rough start there. And I was driving like a moron. Sucker! Achievement unlocked. I will handle the achievement. See the real reason why I got that paint job? So I could hide any damage I do to the car. Alright.
Our destination today is Belgium and the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, considered one of the most challenging tracks in the world.
Francorchamps. Can't I just go to Belgium and get some chocolate? Yeah, that's it. Chocolate. I should totally put my headset on my youngest and just let him run the show. He's a little more entertaining than me, I think, sometimes. Although he might really start screaming and cussing and just be all kinds of fun. next rival is Bob. Bob is actually a pretty awesome player. Played a lot of Diablo with him, some Call of Duty, and some Battlefield Hardline. Which Battlefield Hardline will be up on the vote list for tomorrow. Got all the latest DLC with that, so if anybody wants to see that, feel free to vote. Personally, I enjoy Battlefield Hardline. So I know this is probably incredibly simple to make. Maybe not, I don't know. But I just love the scenery in these games. And it wasn't up until a couple months ago that I actually started racing from inside the car. Before I was always doing a bumper cam, where you were pretty much on the road. I figured, hey, I might as well appreciate the inside of the car too. I was trying to get out of the way. This car is just not the best. Well, you know, what'd they say in that one Tom Cruise movie? Rubbing is racing. That's all I'm doing. A little bit of rubbing. Of course, I have Nicole Kidman that I'm rubbing on, but you know, hey, whatever. Now I want to watch Eyes Wide Shut. It's weird for you to do. I can't remember the name of that movie. Days of Thunder, there you go. Hey, but I remembered Eyes Wide Shut. To me, that was the one that was a little more naturally appealing. For me, anyways. Keep in mind, racing is as close to sports as I'll ever come, and I don't watch it racing. I just play racing video games. Damn straight I'm a perv. Congratulations, you beat out Bob. Who's my next guy? Budge and Chunk 72. I don't know who that is, but it reminds me of the Goonies. Ooh, we're about to have commentator from the Destroyer. Hi, Destroyer. There we go. Now we got control of the car again. And we're driving into the sun. It is awesome. Here we go. Maybe one day I'll be able to pick up Forza 6. Might be when Forza 7 comes out. But I'll pick it up, and I would love it. Because I love the Forza games. Is there like a finish line somewhere around here? Already ready for another track. I don't know how that was a good turn. I was all over the road there. Or maybe it's because I stayed on the road and didn't go off the shoulder. Roads. There's the end in sight. There's a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon. Yes, the blue arrow represents accelerate, and that would be the best course of travel. What's up, Destroyer? What do you need? Where's your Chewy? You shouldn't be chewing on your shirt. Alright, I'll be right back while it's doing the loading thing. Sorry about that, guys. Kid deal. Alright. Currently ranked in the millions.
We now travel to the Indianapolis
Hey,
Motor
I've been
Speedway,
there.
home of the world-famous Indianapolis 500.
See, all my friends are probably playing the Division right now. I'm all, nope. Like I'd mentioned on Facebook earlier today, I'm actually trying to avoid that game like the plague right now. The only game I really want on my list that's coming up soon is Quantum Break. The game just looks awesome to me. Alright. See, now this one reminds me more of Days of Thunder. Closed track. Feel like somebody should be running around screaming, "It's invisible fire." Now I want to watch that movie too. I guess I know what movies I'll be watching this week. Won't be Days of Thunder. The cluster of pickles. And yeah. So based off your question, Chris, it looks like you've never played a Forza game, is that right? And for anybody that's wondering, he asked what the arrows on the road represented. I'm out of control. Ricky Bobby. Gotta go faster. Okay. So you can actually tweak stuff out. So I could increase difficulty, reduce traction control, do actual fuel burn. So I have to be worried about that aspect. I prefer not. Once I get cars that I feel a little more comfortable in, I'm good with that. But I don't like this car enough yet. And this is the opening car. I'm not familiar with the racing system in this particular one. So in some of the other Forza games that I've played, whenever you're going to race selection, it'll tell you what class of car you can pick. And you can modify your existing car and things like that and raise it up to certain classes. And I do have other awesome cars, but I'm trying to complete out everything in this section, and whenever I try and select one of the other cars I'd rather be using, it actually won't let me use it, and it says it's too high. And in all fairness, it's one of the upper class cars. I'll show it to you after this race. So long rambling story short, basically I just don't understand the racing system quite yet in this. I couldn't clearly see where it said, hey, you have to be Class C to race. Alright, I beat out Trombone for Hire! Very cool guy. Oh, now it's Telexion. For those of you who don't know, Telexion's the same Telexion that makes the Call of Duty transition videos. Pretty awesome guy. Loves him some zombies. Lately he's been talking about online getting Call of Duty for the PS4. Since they're going to have the exclusivity for a month on their consoles. time around. But he doesn't own a PS4 either, and the cost of admission just wasn't adding up just yet. That's not to say that, you know, he hasn't done it. I don't know. He may have. Now I'm just rambling. So Chris, having never seen Forza before, what do you think? In the final lap, I am. I did not realize that. I won't be placing first this time around. It's alright though. As you can see in the upper left hand corner, I placed, so I do still get gold for this. Also, something that I'm still trying to figure out with this particular one. Why I'm getting gold for placing. So, just to point out on this screen, if I had turned off various other things, I would have gotten additional money. And what the affinity level means is the more I drive Toyotas, the more money I get. So I get a 12% bonus because that's my experience with the Toyotas. So now, let's go show you my cars. Alright. So this is my car. This is me walking around my car. It's so pretty. So very pretty. Alright. So now, the other cars that I have. So this is the one I've been driving around in. It's a C-Class, 500. All those various stats. Also got the Camaro. And the FG Falcon from Ford. Focus. The Velster Turbo. And the Golf R. Volkswagen. This is the one I actually wanted to race in there, but it's an S73, so they said no. Now, this is the part I don't understand. Because, alright, this is Volkswagen Golf. It's a hatchback, right? Typically a mid-class car. Oh, one other thing here. As you can see in the upper left-hand corner, due to me playing the other games, I have 6 million credits. So pretty much any car I want, I can buy. So, yeah. Like, if I wanted that thing looks like a beast, I could buy that. Any of these cars, as long as they don't say DLC, because I do not have the DLC packs, I can buy. Like that thing looks awesome. All these cars, just look at them all. They're amazing. So many cars. One thing I've always wanted to do in all the Forza games, and actually, truth be told, every racing game I've ever played, is I want to buy every car in there. But I just don't have that kind of because that would probably take a lifetime there. So, anyhow, now I'll show you why I'm a little confused. Because, alright, so Sport Compact. I don't see. Maybe I can do it.
Here we come to the hot hatch group, and never underestimate how important hot hatchbacks are. Back when they first appeared, they gave drivers hope. They showed that a sports car didn't have to be a rusty, leaky old Triumph or MG. It could be practical, convenient, and still amusing enough to give you cramp in your smile muscles. The hatches here are some of the best of the breed, starting with the excellent Ford Focus ST, which gives a textbook demonstration of how a hot hatch can be sensible every day, yet still give you kicks when you drive it like your trousers are on fire. Then there's the VW
Like your
Scirocco,
trousers are on
technically a coupe, but it has a hatchback, and with 260 horsepower, it's definitely hot, so it's going in here. And if it's even half as likeable as the Mark I Scirocco I owned many years ago, then you'll want to marry it.
Really? I can't just... See, it limits these, and that's what I'm not understanding here. Why is it limiting them? I don't get it, guys. I just don't get it. Oh, whatever. We'll press on with what I was doing. I pissed away enough time. As you can see, there are only 4 more races left in this particular event, or championship series. I've actually already won the series. You only have to win 5 to win it, which I did. The rest are just bonus. So you get additional money and things
Barcelona,
like that.
Spain, home of the Circuit de Catalunya racetrack.
So fun times. I don't trust it when it says to level faster, press this. So one of the other cool things about the Forza game series, let's say there is a track I absolutely hate. Well, supposedly, the computer studies how you drive, and it learns from it. It learns your racing style, and it uploads it to the various servers. And what that means is, I can tell the computer to race for me, and it will, using my racing style and how I typically go about it. Which is actually pretty cool, but it's a feature I haven't actually used since Forza 2. Which, in all fairness, that's the one that actually got me completely and utterly hooked on the Forza series. A friend of mine recommended it. And it was just, yeah. I easily sunk about 200 hours into that game. Damn, he is far ahead. I beat in 7.7. So now it's time to beat LL Cool J. So Chris, did you pick up the Gears of War Uber Oh My God edition? Because I need to play that co-op with some people. I've never played it co-op before. I actually still have not beaten Gears of War 3 or Judgment. So I need to beat both of those two. My goal is to play through the entire Gears of War campaign before Gears of War comes out. Gears of War 4 comes out. That's my goal, anyways. One more lap to go and I've still stayed about the same length behind the guy. Might have to get a little more aggressive with my turns. Next rival? Nah, still. Let's be rubber banding because he made a couple silly mistakes. Look at him pulling away. He's just like, rubbing his racing. Next time I'll shove you into the dirt. The hell was that in the middle of the road? Somebody hit a sign? Mother Nature just shit her pantsuit. Or pissed her pants, I can't remember. Oh, what is the Destroyer doing to my character, my avatar? Yeah, you can actually, with certain assist off, I could even have it to where I have to pay for damages. Just not something I want. Three
Today,
more
we
tracks
head
to
to
go.
England, to the world-renowned Silverstone Circuit, home of the British Grand Prix.
The British Grand Prix. Let's do this. So apparently the Destroyer has been rearranging my Xbox avatar for me on the 360. So yeah, last time he did that, I think I was an assassin from Skyrim. I don't know, I had myself as a Joker. I kind of liked that. So yeah, just maybe something I have to change back. But him rearranging all that stuff gives him great happiness. So yeah. As long as he's not spending money. That's my big concern. Money. That was close. Almost rear-ended Regency. No idea who Regency is, but yeah. It almost had. That? Wilted Panther 99. Okay. Next rival is Darkseid. Yay! I'm taking out road cones. Take that, road cones. Finish this race here in the home stretch. I will cut you off, boys. One wasn't so bad. I don't even think there's a lot of car damage. Although my car could use a wash. So close to leveling again. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not great, as you can see, Telexion's much further, but you know, whatever.
Today, we take on the scenic roads of the legendary Circuit de la Sarthe, home of the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Le Mans. Let's do this. Ow. Sorry about that. Ooh, my arrival is the Azul. That's what I get. They shoved me over into the dirt. Controller's going crazy. It's like, ah. So much. Take that. Go in between you. Rubbin is racing. Rubbin is racing. That was not my intent. Sorry, whoever you were. There's still a lap to go after this. Judging from those clouds, I keep thinking it should just like start pouring. Bones right on my ass. He's a good player though. He just beat Forza Horizon 2. Might have to be whoever I get to play Gears with. We talked about it online a little bit on Twitter. Mr. 213. It's kind of funny, Mr. 213 at one point thought I wasn't a gamer. I had to chuckle a little bit when he told me that. He thought because I don't have every latest game that was out that I didn't take my gaming seriously. Oh, I do. I also have kids, so they take a higher priority than my game. Believe it or not, a lot of people won't believe that, but it is true. So, like I'd mentioned earlier, you know, I want Forza 6. What? Trombone's getting aggressive. Sure. Oh no. Trombone's gonna take first from me. Oh, welcome back, man. Those of you that don't know, Trombone's also the Microsoft MVP for music. He does enjoy playing video games, so feel free to stalk him and reach out to him. Pretty sure his Twitter handle is the same. Cool guy. I've always enjoyed talking to him, and he's always seemed very receptive. Look at him pulling away from me. Damn. Alright. So, I'm actually racing against Drivatars. computers. Technically, it's the computer, but it's not AI-based computer. It is based off the driving habits of my friends. So anybody who's on my friends list that's played, and they played enough to where the computers learned how they play, it uploads their preferences. So like if you were to go up against my Drivatar, I'd probably do a lot of rubbing as racing right out of the gate, and then be regular racing after that. Yes and no. I mean, with COD's avatars, it doesn't really learn how you play. It's very, you can see it's stiff.
Today's event takes place
With
in sunny
Drivatars, they're
California.
not.
Mazda
It's
Raceway
not
Laguna
necessarily
Seca,
stiff.
which takes
It's
its name from the
more
dry lagoon the track was built over.
more aggressive, if you will. I mean, it's gonna pay attention to, okay, do you hit a lot of people? Do you sideswipe? Do you run off the track? That kind of stuff. It pays attention to those, and it forms statistical analysis. And it will then say, okay, hey, this person drives like this, we're going to use this kind of profile. So that kind of way. Alright, last one in this whole area. It's actually really cool. Did you hear me talking about the Drivatars earlier, or was this kind of your first intro to it? Because I did mention it earlier, and I don't know if you were on the phone call at that point. Pretty much, yeah, I want him to drive like crap. So like, one Drivatar I actually really dislike racing against is that black car I just passed, the Gnostic one. I don't know why, but that guy's Drivatar just pisses me off. Annoys me to no end. I like borderline get road rage from it. I'm going all over the track. My beautiful daughter, who just got braces yesterday, was trying to talk to me, so couldn't really pay attention. Alright, so this is the first time you heard of it. So what I was saying earlier is, let's say I don't want to race one of these tracks, right? Well, in order to play this, I've actually got to race it. But since I've played enough, it's learned how I race. I can tell the computer to race for me for a percentage of the wins. And it will race the same way I would. I don't have to do any input or anything like that. So it's actually really, really fun. I've only used it in Forza 2. And coincidentally, that was my first introduction to Forza, was Forza 2. I haven't used it since because I actually enjoy these games. These fall under my Zen games. When I need to relax, this and Battlefield, these are the ones that relax me. Don't ask me why Battlefield does, but it does. So I suspect, since this is the last track on this circuit thingy that I'm doing, that there should be a pretty substantial payout for it. We'll see. Right now I'm only gonna get silver though if I don't break out of this. So I need to place third or higher to get gold. So we're gonna run that guy off into the dirt. 'Cause I'm an asshole. Might run that guy off too, just because. Oh. And they're retaliating. There's one more lap to try and get past this guy. I may not, and that's alright. As I go flying by him. Because I'm not adhering to stop signs. Ooh, and he went into the dirt. He is out. I would have to royally screw up to get him to catch up to me. Which is always possible. There have been times in these games, like when I've been playing the endurance races, where it gets to the end and I just get stupid. I will accelerate beyond where I'm supposed to, go flying into a wall. It happens. I'd rather it didn't, but it could. Telling me I've got a perfect turn on that. I don't feel like it's a perfect turn, but they do. So, whatever. Alright. Yes, they do. They actually do. And some of them are obscenely expensive. There's one from Logitech now that is just obscene. Ooh, I got an achievement. It looks just like the steering wheel in the game that you're seeing, but it's motion based. Apparently has a good solid weight to it. But yeah, from what I hear, it is amazing. Cheap Ass Gamer reviewed it for a while. From what I understand, it is significantly better than the controller. I just don't have those kind of funds for it. Alright, so that's everybody there, right? That is. Okay, well, let's try. I'll try one more. Try one more race.
You can pretty much carbon date a chap, or for that matter the right kind of girl, by their hot hatch of choice. Like a first pin-up, a first LP, look that up if you're under the age of 30, or a first crush. Hot hatches are part of the fabric of us. Me, you, Clarkson, even May. Because it was okay to dream about hot hatches long before you were ever old enough to think about actually owning one. And it was okay to do that because we all might, if we worked hard at school, actually one day be able to afford one.
Now,
so
you can play this game multiplayer. You do get like money and separate experience, but you can use your existing cars.
Then again, maybe
so if you decide to jump in on this action, you let me know, buddy. I would love to race with you.
a lot about
If
someone
I could
by
get
the
more
hot
people
hatch
into the
he
Forza
or she
games.
crimes.
Our buddy Hampton, I would love to see him play this. I know he's a big fan of the Forza games as well, so. Alright, so it's saying I have cars. I thought it said. Oh, I can't see it, so never mind. Cars affordable.
There are those among us who believe that
Check
small
this out.
is better. That little something with the bulk engineered out of it must necessarily be more highly evolved. Phones, gadgets, television presenters. When it comes to cars, it should be
Alright,
relatively
and this will
simple.
be my
Small
last
cars have
race
space
of the
only
evening,
for small engines,
so I will
and
go
small
ahead and
engines,
commit
as we all
to
know,
something here in
means
the Super
small
Hatch.
power. However, small can also mean nimble. There is simply less
Feel
of the car
free
to change
to
direction, so it can do so more
tweet
quickly.
me.
But here's your chance to decide
It's
for
the same
yourself,
handle
with some
as
small
here
cars with enough
on
power to make them
Twitch,
a lot more than
at
merely
Jeremy,
entertaining. The
J-A-R-I-M-E,
Fiesta ST is one
and
of the very best,
let me
as
know
the
what
Forza
games
car
you'd
that's
like
competed
to
on the World
see
Rally
me play
Championship.
tomorrow.
As of
I
course
will
has the
put
Citroen
a vote
DS3,
up
though the
for 4
Citroen,
different
like the
games.
Fiat Abarth 500 SS, clearly feels
and
the need to
we'll
tell
go
the
from
world
there.
that with some
I will tell you this,
fancy
one of those
graphics.
games
What
will
is it
be
that makes all
Battlefield
things
Hardline
small need
as
to
an option.
overcompensate with an
If
unnecessarily
there's a
showy
tie,
appearance?
I will, and it's 2, I will split up the games. But if it's, let's see, it's 5.9, so there's just 5.5. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Retrieving content. Let's see, what kind of paint job do I want? The Joker one looks good. We might do the Joker. Seriously, we might do that Joker one. That one was kind of hot. Well, I mean, kind of ugly, but I like the Joker. Yeah, buy with CR, because I got a ton of CR.
This is your 2011 Citroen DS3 Racing.
Okay, it's mine. Cool. Let's race.
We travel back to Wisconsin for another event at historic Road America, where the layout has remained unaltered for more than 50 years.
Wait. Actually, I won't be playing tomorrow. I'll be playing the day after. That's right. Alright, let's see if this car is any better. Or if I enjoy racing it more. I like to pick up and go already more. That poor blue car. Ah, that's the guy in the blue car there, CRS, a bunch of numbers. He is actually the person who got me into the Forza games. Nope, rewind. That is way too far off. I was not able to recover from that one. Oh, I thought I was beyond jerk face. I may not be able to pass him before the end of this. Oh, maybe. Let's see. We got some turns coming up. Just not catching up to them on straightaways. Take that, buddy. My house. As I told my father-in-law once, my house, my rules. He laughed at me about that. I don't blame him. I was a jerk. Sweet. Alright, well, that's gonna be my final race for the evening and the last little bit of streaming I'll do. Probably get on in a little bit to just play. So, yeah. Chris, if you want to hit me up to play something, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy your evening. Oh, and as you can see, I got dinged for rewinding there. Alrighty then. Oh, wait, what's it doing?
We
Leaving.
return to Mazda Raceway Laguna
What?
Seca in California and
Oh,
its
no.
famous corkscrew at turn 8,
Am
one
I
of the world's
stuck
most
in some
challenging
kind
corners.
of... Oh crap, I might be stuck in something here. I don't know what.
Avoid the slower traffic to beat your rivals to the finish.
Right. Alright. This isn't quite what I was thinking. Just don't know if I want to play this right now. Gotta get the kids to bed. Yeah, just quit. Cool to let me quit. So I am not stuck. Yay! Okay. Alright, well, there we go. Yeah. Forza profile. Don't show me that right now. So I can do some slight modification to that. Well, let's modify my car real quick before I bounce. If I even can, because it's sitting at $4.99. Let's see if it'll let me bump it up to 500. Car. Upgrade. Alright, it's already the optimum. Well, screw you then, maybe. Alright, well, that's going to be it. Thank you for checking it out, folks. Chris, as always, you're awesome. Other than that, have a